good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, good night, maybe. Hello and welcome to another episode of Saph's Weird Old Life. It is a beautiful day. Even though it is a beautiful day, I cannot stress enough how close we are to my favourite season, which is autumn. And I did yesterday ask the guy at Starbucks if they had the pumpkin spice, and sadly they did not, and I was very disappointed because I kind of feel like I've been lied to, because everyone's like, oh my gosh, the pumpkin spice is back, and I was like, oh, the pumpkin spice is back, and I tweeted it and everything, and it's not back until next week here. Today I'm going to be doing autumnal haul, and I've got a few bits, mainly books, so oops. I feel like it's Harry Potter season definitely already. I'm very ready for it, so that's why I'm getting all ready for autumn, and that is why I'm wearing a turtleneck and a sweater today, even though I wore this sweater in my last video. This is a little autumnal haul. We are going to start off with something that I've been needing in my wardrobe for a long time, and that is a puffer jacket. I have a puffer jacket that's very long. I needed something that I can just get on, and it's just a coat for every day, because I don't really have like a everyday keep me warm coat. So yesterday I was going shopping with one of my closest friends, and we were looking around and I was like, I need a good jacket. I need like a good coat that's going to keep me warm and it's going to be practical. It's from Urban Outfitters. I got the medium in ivory. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's fleece on the inside, which is really soft and really cozy, and it doesn't feel like it grips to you. Like, I kind of went for a medium because it gives me a little bit more like room to layer up inside, because I'm a lover of layers. I layer all the time, and I definitely feel like in the autumn and winter you layer a million times more than you would in the summer, because I would not wear this on a day-to-day basis in the summer. So it is so warm, super cozy, very happy with that purchase, and yeah, it's very nice. Next up we have Fear Street: The Beginning by R.L. Stine. I've heard so many good things about this. I've really wanted to watch like the movies on Netflix, but I haven't got around to it yet. I feel like it's not quite spooky season yet, so I'm very much ready to watch that. But this, so many people have said, oh, it's so good, so I'm very excited to read it. I think I needed something that was kind of a bit more on the spooky side, as I'm not really a horror book reader or a kind of spooky reader, but I have had my fair few of loves for some kind of more creepy Halloween-esque books, and I felt like I needed a new one to read because all of them I've read otherwise. Absolute shocker, the next item is another book. I've bought a lot of books over the past few weeks. This is People Like Her by Ellery, Lloyd. I saw a YouTuber that I watch talk about this book, and I was like, that looks so good. It seems fairly creepy, no different to Fear Street, but a completely different kind of storyline, it seems. The lines on the front do say, followed by millions, hunted by one, and I was like, right, sold. Where's the till? And I also love the colour of it. It's like super classic, and I love it. Next up, we have We Were Liars. Shocker again, it's another book, and this is by Lockhart. I've heard so much about this book. I've just never got round to buying it. It's been in my list on Amazon for a very long time, and I was just like, okay, it's time to get it. So I'm really looking forward to reading this because it seems really small, compact. I think I'm going to get grip to it quite easily, bearing in mind all the reviews I've heard already and the people that have suggested this, and a lot of you guys suggested this as well, so thank you very much, because you guys convinced me to finally get it. I've also got a lot of Lockhart books in my wish list on Amazon. Next is a bit different to what I'd normally buy, but this is Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. So the story behind buying this is I was looking for books for a photo shoot that I did the other day, and I was like, oh, it'd be nice to have like a really fancy kind of classic looking book in the shoot. So I was having a look at the big shelf in Waterstones, and I saw this. Oliver Twist was the first musical that I was a part of when I was like 4. My Saturday morning musical theatre school did a show, and it was Oliver Twist, and I sung my first solo at the age of like 4 or 5 in this show. So it connected with me immediately, because I was like, this was like my first step into stage and music, and it just, I was like, this, I have to get it. I have to get it. And it's covered in clocks, and the clocks will make sense hopefully sometime soon. It's just so beautiful, and I love the design. I love how it's hardback. I love how beautiful all of it is. It's also got all these illustrations within it, which I think are just so classic and so beautiful, and I wish the books had illustrations now, because they don't. And this is also my first Charles Dickens book, so, but for now it just looks very pretty on my shelf. Next up is a really interesting one, because I like saw it and I was like, looks really interesting. It's called Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Tales from the Cafe. I was really intrigued by this because there was another book on the shelf as well called Before the Coffee Gets Cold without the Tales from the Cafe. But it just really intrigued me. I also love the cat on the front, I'm sorry. But I have honestly no clue what it's about, but I felt connected to the book when it was sat on the shelf. Obviously, huge fan of coffee, so I mean, it made sense. I'm really looking forward to having a read of this, seeing what it's about. Okay, next up is a book that you guys have been recommending to me. When I did my book review, everyone said, please read a book by Cassandra Clare. So I got City of Bones. This is the Mortal Instruments. I've been meaning to read this for a very long time, and I've never ever got around to it. I do love myself a good New York City based book. And again, it feels very like spooky, very autumnal. I mean, fantasy is all about that kind of Halloween spook, and this is exactly what I need this autumn. So we're gonna switch it up. We're going to show something that I got that's not a book, apparently. This is this cute shoulder bag. It is the cutest thing in the world. It's from Urban Outfitters. I just love the colour of it. I have this obsession with green, and I have for a very long time, but like I even got like green nails to match the bag, and it's so cute. It literally fits like so much. I didn't realise how much it would fit. Shocker, we're back to books. I got Twilight. I have never seen the films, I've never read the books. I've never got round to it, and obviously you guys know, huge Harry Potter fan. I love the books, love the films, but never got round to reading this or even watching the films. Again, a very autumnal Halloween spooky read. I got like loads of kind of creepy fantasy books. I just can't believe I've never read it. I mean, it says it's the international #1 bestseller, but I've never read it. It's so weird. Next is this wonderful jumper that I got from Urban Outfitters yesterday. It is currently in the wash, so I can't show you like right now, but here's a video that I sent my sister when I was in the dressing room. Yeah, I ended up buying it. It's super duper soft. I love the colour. I love how it's like this really lovely chocolatey brown. The fabric's so soft. I picked it up and I was like, it's gonna be lying to me. The outside's gonna be lying to me. It's gonna be so itchy on the inside. I put it on and never wanted to take it off. So it was really lovely. So yeah, that is from Urban Outfitters. So I didn't personally buy these, but my mum did, and these are going back to books again. And this is Dark Tides by Philippa Gregory and The Windsor Knot by S.J. Bennett. My mum got them for me when she was out at Waterstones with my cousins and my sister, and she came back and said, I got these for you. So I was like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. So these are another couple books I've also got ready for the autumn. Apparently I don't already have enough books. So yeah, this is like my little mini haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was well, it was basically just books. I'm so excited for the pumpkin spice latte to come out. I feel like I've waited forever. Anyways, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys very soon. Love you, bye.